Now you can see our team from, and I call them a team from 7 Line because we've had an absolute takeover. Loving having you guys here. Thank you so much. But they are busy debating their favourites within Super Rugby, and I say that. I'm hoping that you have a favourite in Super Rugby. We've been waiting for it. Do you have a team that you support?
Okay, I'll say the Cheetahs.
Very clever, very clever. You've got to be a Stormers boy. Come on.
Stormer, yeah.
Come on, right? All the Stormers are looking really good. In fact, all South African franchises are looking pretty good at the moment. I have to say they've stepped it up again. And the Cheetahs, they've had a bit of a mixed season when it comes to Super Rugby last year, but their Currie Cup was unbelievable. In fact, they remained unbeaten. But they're going to have to shift gears going into 2017. So we thought we'd get a little sneak peek behind the scenes to see how preparation is going. Just for you. Just for you.
The City of Roses Super Rugby hopes and dreams rest on the Cheetahs. The team was unbeaten through last year's Currie Cup and are hoping to turn that into Super Rugby success.
Super Rugby is the toughest competition there is, just beside international, because we play Argentina, New Zealand, Australia. That's top rugby nations. I think the Northern Hemisphere size has been becoming a bigger competition for us. So to be able to test yourself, see where you are and see where you want to be, that's one thing for me personally. And with Japan coming in now as well, it's great traveling there and getting that experience as well.
The team is lucky to have their first 3 Super Rugby matches at home. And coach Franco Smith believes the men are ready for the physical demands of the tournaments.
The intensity at which Super Rugby is played is enormous, and we've been really working hard, for the last 20 months to develop the players physically, first of all, and strength-wise, but without getting too heavy, because the move around the park is really going to be important, and to have reaction speed and acceleration for 80 minutes of the game. So we had to balance the cardiovascular and anaerobic abilities of the players. A lot of work was spent on making ourselves stronger without gaining too much weight, but to have the ability to apply ourselves better come game time.
Over the past 18 months, the Cheetahs have focused on creating players instead of buying players for their team. This was done through local youth development and a clear focus on creating a style of play and culture that identifies as the Cheetahs brand.
We've got a nice attacking brand of rugby, but I think now we've got the defense to back it up now that we lacked last year in Super Rugby. And yeah, with a great bunch of guys that is enjoying love what they're doing, it's always nice to play the attacking style.
The brand that we're going for this year, and I think each year going forward, is an exciting brand with ball in hand. I mean, it's a brand that we want people to be able to associate with, and we want kids that watch the game to see us as their heroes again, to be like they want to play like us, you know what I mean? So it's an exciting brand, and a brand that we want people to associate them with.
We'll take it obviously one game at a time, but the main objective is to put the brand out that we set out to play, and obviously to be as competitive as possible in every game, but to see if we can't win the home games.
Winning at home is imperative for the Cheetahs, who face the bulk of the dominating New Zealand teams later on. Fingers crossed that 2017 will be the year for the men from Bloem.